Welcome to this interview.
Thank you.
I hope you're ready to start.
Yes.
So, tell me about yourself.
My name is Kenneth, and I'm currently a student at Kepler University, Kigali, Rwanda.
So, can you describe the past work experience that you had?
Yeah, my past work experience is all about. I was a house leader of a group house that we are staying in as Kepler students, and I was assigned with this task of being the house leader. And my roles were to always pay every month the water and electricity bills. So, briefly, that is the kind of work experience that I have.
Okay. So, can you please describe a time when you worked well on a team?
The time I worked well on my team is when our school was given a task of going outside the campus and able to collect the information about a problem that was currently facing the nearby area. And the problem was water shortage. And this was supposed to be done in a group of around 5 to 6 people. And what I did was almost splitting ourselves into a smaller group so that we can be able to go in different areas so that we can come out with uh, many solutions and many thoughts from the citizens. So after dividing ourselves into that, we came back at school and we were able to bring together the information that we researched from the field, and together those informations we were able to come out with one solution, which was to provide tanks, water tanks to the members so that we can try to control the problem of the water shortage in the area.
Okay. So, can you tell me about a time when you had too many things to do and had to prioritize your tasks?
Yeah, well, this is the time during the last week of June, during at my workplace, which is called Culture Center. I was supposed to be practicing for the performance which was coming very soon, and also had some other things to do at school, that the assignments which also had a closer deadline. So what I did, I made sure that I have to make a to-do list, then try to list down all the tasks that I have in that last week so that I can be able to start with the most important and the urgent one. So what I did, I made first that I have to first complete the assignments for the school so that I can submit them before I go for the practice, because the practice was like for 2 days. So I tried to make sure that I complete the assignments at school so that I can do the practice then after, because it was not urgent. So I tried to make sure that I'll first bring out the assignment, then do the practice after. That's why I used privatization so that I can do something that is important, then another one which is not important and urgent in the next time.
Okay, so tell me about a time when you had to go above and beyond the call of duty. How did you handle the situation?
Yeah, well, this is something that was kind of not easy, but then uh, as I had already told you, I was a house leader, and my responsibility was all about uh,
So tell me about a time when you had to go above and beyond the call of duty and how you handled the situation.
yeah, well, this is in my last term of being a house leader, as I've already told you, where I stay in the group house with the campus students. This is the duty that did concern me. It was the duty of the logistic manager, whereby the logistic manager his role is to budget for the group house and make sure that they have what to eat on a daily basis. And my role is all about paying electricity bills and water bills. So whereby I had to finish my job and even go ahead to even help my logistic manager, whereby I helped him how to manage and make a budget for the whole month so that our group house cannot run short of the food. So I think that it was not my responsibility, but then I went ahead and tried to help him and show him how to do a budget and how to really use the exact income that he has so that we cannot be in a crisis.
Okay, so Tell me about a time when you worked effectively under pressure.
Yeah, I worked effectively under pressure. I remember when I was completing my first year at university. We're given a lot of work to do. This is we're given. We were supposed to write about a yearly reflection. We also had assignments, daily assignments, and we also had to do apply the feedback on the things that we have done, and we're given feedback so that we can apply so that we can do them more better. And there you see they all had the same deadlines. So what I did, I tried to work under pressure with the supervisor who was also uh, telling me when to finish. So during that time, it was so like a lot of work to me. So I had to work under pressure so that I can complete all the tasks that was given in meet the deadlines.
Okay, that sounds interesting. So, give me an example of a time when you showed initiative.
Uh, Pause.
So, tell me about a time when you worked effectively under pressure. Sitwakivuze. Give me an example of a time when you showed initiative.
The time I showed initiative is it was a time when I had no class lesson, and all the students that I stay with were having a lesson ahead in a few time to come. So they left the house in the morning, whereby it was not cleaned up, and uh, I was the only person that was remaining. So I took initiative of cleaning the house and also tried to clean their bedrooms and tried even to lay their beds. I think this was a time when I really showed initiative, because the times that the inspectors were supposed to come to inspect the house and see how the general the sanitation of the house is, they found when the house was all clean, and this was accounted on all the students that I'm staying with. Yet I really took initiative and did it on my own, although the students were not around.
Okay. So, is there anything else you'd like us to know about you?
Yeah, well, I'm a student who is interested in learning from others so that I can increase my professional experience and skills so that they can help me in the future.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kenneth.
You're welcome.